a landlocked country tucked away in the heart of Central Asia, surrounded by towering mountains and steeped in nomadic tradition. It's a place where ancient Silk Road heritage meets rugged natural beauty, yet for years, it remained largely unknown to much of the world. Today, that's starting to change. So what exactly is Kyrgyzstan? And why is it worth knowing about? Kyrgyzstan is officially known as the Kyrgyz Republic. It borders Kazakhstan to the north, Uzbekistan to the west, Tajikistan to the south, and China to the east. Its capital and largest city is Bishkek, a cultural and economic hub nestled at the northern edge of the country. With a population of around 7 million people, Kyrgyzstan is one of the smaller nations in the region, but its landscape is anything but modest. Over 90% of Kyrgyzstan is mountainous, dominated by the majestic Tian Shan Range, whose snow-covered peaks give the country its nickname, the Switzerland of Central Asia. This dramatic geography shapes not just the scenery, but also the lifestyle. For centuries, the Kyrgyz people have been nomadic herders, moving with the seasons through high-altitude pastures called jaylus. Even today, that nomadic spirit remains central to the national identity. The country gained independence in 1991, following the dissolution of the Soviet Union. But its history stretches back far earlier. For much of its past, Kyrgyzstan was a crossroads of empires, traders, and invaders. It lay along key routes of the Silk Road, the vast trade network that once connected China, the Middle East, and Europe. As a result, the region saw influences from Persian, Turkic, Russian, and Mongol civilizations, all of which left their mark. Ethnically, Kyrgyzstan is diverse, though the majority, about 70%, are ethnic Kyrgyz. There are also sizable Uzbek, Russian, and Dungan minorities. The official language is Kyrgyz, a Turkic language written in the Cyrillic script. Russian is also widely spoken, especially in urban areas and government. Despite its stunning landscapes and rich cultural history, Kyrgyzstan has faced challenges since independence. Economic instability, corruption, and political unrest have all played a part in shaping the modern nation. The country has experienced multiple revolutions and changes in leadership since 2005, making its political scene one of the more turbulent in the region. Still, in recent years, there have been efforts to stabilize the economy, attract foreign investment, and promote tourism. And it's working. Travelers are beginning to discover what makes Kyrgyzstan so unique. Its wild beauty, open skies, and warm hospitality are drawing backpackers, hikers, and adventure seekers from around the world. From horseback riding through alpine meadows to yurt stays under the stars, Kyrgyzstan offers an experience that feels authentic, off the beaten path, and deeply connected to the land. One of the most famous natural attractions is Issyk Lake, a massive, high-altitude lake that never freezes, even in winter. It's the second largest saline lake in the world and a beloved destination for both locals and international visitors. The lake is surrounded by spa towns, mountain resorts, and archaeological sites that reveal ancient petroglyphs and burial mounds. In addition to its natural wonders, Kyrgyzstan is home to a number of historic cities and Silk Road landmarks. The city of Osh in the south is over 3,000 years old and is considered one of the oldest settlements in Central Asia. Its sacred Suleiman Mountain is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting pilgrims and tourists alike. Kyrgyz cuisine reflects the country's nomadic roots, with dishes centered around meat, dairy, and hearty grains. Beshbarmak, which means 5 fingers, is the national dish, made from boiled meat and noodles and traditionally eaten by hand. Other popular foods include plov, samsa, and fermented drinks like kumis, made from mare's milk. The government has recently invested in tourism infrastructure, particularly community-based tourism. Visitors are encouraged to stay with local families in rural areas, helping preserve traditional lifestyles while supporting the local economy. This model has gained international praise for its sustainability and authenticity. Kyrgyzstan's flag features a red background with a yellow sun at its center, containing 40 rays and a tunduk, the circular crown of a traditional yurt. It symbolizes unity, heritage, and the connection between the sky and the people who live beneath it. Religion in Kyrgyzstan is predominantly Islam, though practice tends to be moderate and coexists with pre-Islamic traditions. Russian Orthodox Christianity is also practiced, especially among the Russian minority. As it carves out its post-Soviet identity, Kyrgyzstan finds itself balancing tradition with modernity. In cities like Bishkek, Soviet-era architecture stands beside contemporary cafes, while in rural areas, centuries-old customs remain alive. Festivals celebrating horseback sports, eagle hunting, and traditional music continue to thrive, drawing curious visitors from across the globe. So why is Kyrgyzstan finally gaining international attention? It's not just the landscapes or the adventure opportunities. It's the feeling of discovery, of exploring a country that still feels raw, real, and connected to its roots. In a world of over-tourism, Kyrgyzstan offers something different. Something quieter, wilder, and more personal. It might not have the fame of its neighbors yet, but for those willing to go a little further, Kyrgyzstan just might be the journey of a lifetime. And as always, remember, while this video is based on reliable sources like Wikipedia, you should do your own research before making travel plans or forming opinions. The best understanding of any place comes from hearing many voices, reading widely, and, if you can, going there yourself. Thanks for watching. Let us know what we missed in the comments.